Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do an oil change on a 2020 second gen Tundra with the 5.7 liter engine. This is going to be an easy project and this video will show you how to get it done. First things first, we're going to have to lift up the car. Me personally, I put it on ramps. There's another view of the ramps. Then I put some wheel chocks behind the wheels just for safety. So here are all the tools you need. Drain pan, couple ratchets, jugs of oil, and don't forget your drain plug washer. First things first, we're going to take off the skid plate. I'm going to be pointing to all the fasteners and bolts that you need to take off. You have some Phillips heads, and then you have some 12 millimeter bolts that you need to take out. There's about 5 of them. And once those are out, the skid plate comes off real easy. Alright, so there is the drain plug once the skid plate is off. Make sure you take off that one right there. I'm going to show you why. So if this video can hurry up. Okay, there is the transmission pan. I've seen a lot of stories where people have drained the transmission pan and overfilled the oil. Just don't do it. Take out the right drain plug. So that's how it looks like. Once you're draining the oil, drain it all out. And don't drop your drain plug into the oil pan or the drip pan, or else you're going to have to fish it out with a magnet like I did. So yeah, just don't do it. And once your drain plug is clean, put your new washer on. Alright, once that's done, put it back into the oil pan, torque it to 30 foot-pounds, I believe, then clean it up. Alright, here's a view of the oil filter cartridge. This is how you're going to drain it first and then take it out so it's not all messy. Alright, first thing you're going to do is take off that little silver cap. I'm going to show you how to do it right here. What I typically do is just take the ratchet extension with no socket on. I think it's a 3/8. And then I just give the ratchet a good hit like that. And then once you twist it off, you're going to find the drain port for the oil filter cartridge. So there it is off. Clean that up and save it for later. And I have this little tool that makes draining the cartridge a little cleaner. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to get it. Alright, and this is how you put it on. Oh yeah, I have to mention this. I do have affiliate links in this video, so you click on them and buy through that link. It helps this channel out, so I appreciate it if you do. Okay, and once it's on, you just twist on the bottom part and the oil comes out. Just wait for it to drain. Alright, and once it's done draining, you can take it off. Yeah, it takes forever to get off, but whatever. You can watch it. Alright, now that it's off, you can set it aside. And now you can use your oil filter tool to take out the cartridge. Alright, you're going to see how much less messy it is once you take it out. You're not going to have oil spilling everywhere, and you can just take out the rest of the oil and spill it over your pan just like so. Alright, that's what the OEM filter looks like. You put a part number in the description below if you want to use the OEM filter. Alright, and now we have the canister with the old oil filter taken out. So you want to replace those O-rings with these new ones right here every single time. So there's the orientation, make sure it's right. You can pause the video if you'd like. Make sure you have the O-rings on the top and the bottom as such. Now with that little cap, you just want to fasten it, get it good and tight. If you don't put that back on, it's going to leak, so don't forget to put it back on. Alright, and this is how you put in the oil filter. Make sure it's oriented as such, and then just put it back on. Check for leaks. I believe the oil filter canister is 20 foot-pounds. Alright, and now take off the oil cap, put in our funnel. I'll also put a link in the description below for that funnel. It makes it a cleaner job in my opinion. So you typically want, well, not typically, the manual states that the oil capacity is 8.5 quarts. So yeah, refer to the manual, but I usually put in 8 quarts first, and then I check the dipstick. And I made an executive decision to use AmSoil, so I'll put a link in the description below also. Alright, so once I put in 8 quarts, I'm going to go ahead and run it for 5 minutes, check the dipstick, top off as needed. Alright, you can't really see it in the video, but I topped it off to 8.5 quarts just to get it to the top line. So once the level's checked, I'm going to check again for leaks. Under the vehicle, everything looks good. And now I'm going to get rid of that ugly stock skid plate and put in the TRD replica skid plate that I got off of Amazon. And I'll also put a link in the description below if you want to get it. I got this skid plate just so my oil changes in the future will be easier. As you can see with that trap door there, I don't have to drop the whole skid plate. Thanks for watching.